I don't believe in deities, but I still embody them. And when I say I don't believe in deities, I mean the personification of deities, of them actually being beings walking around in another dimension. I more so view deities as energy fields that we have collectively created through culture and religion. Every single culture around this world has specific deities, gods, and goddesses that they worship and praise. And those are all created through thought form. That's just how I view it. How I like to see it is that all is mind. We are all interconnected. We are all one, a part of source. And our brains are so powerful, and our subconscious mind is connected to the mind of all. So when we collectively think and create these deities specifically for ourselves to help us in our daily lives, we're actually pouring energy towards those thoughts and creations that we come up with. And we feed that energy through prayer. We feed that energy through giving out offerings to these deities and creating them real. So when I say I don't believe in deities, I'm not saying that they're just all make-believe. Because let's be real, we can't even prove life is real. All of this is just our personal perception. We could all really just be crazy and coming up with whatever and not even realizing what's really going on outside of us. Now, me saying that I don't believe in deities does not mean that I disrespect deities or certain archetypes in any religion, because I realize that although they are not beings to me, they are still energy fields, and they are very much real in the sense that we can perceive them internally. Take, for example, a culture of people back in the day decided to create a goddess, and we're just going to say this goddess is Catwoman because I don't want to offend anyone's religion or spiritual practices. So let's just say the deity is Catwoman. They came up with Catwoman because there was just a influx of rats during the bubonic plague, right? So they just needed to get rid of these rats so they wouldn't die. So they came up with Catwoman, and Catwoman was this fierce woman who came in and took away all the disease, that took away all the horrible rats, and kept the streets safe, right? And this Catwoman was a very feminine archetype. She had a very cat-like feline walk. She was very powerful. Even though she was feminine, she was extremely powerful and very protective of those that she loved. Now, because all of these people thought about this deity, all of these people in this culture thought of her. They thought of her through prayer, meditation. They gave her offerings. They fed that energy of what they viewed as Catwoman. All of that collective energy went into this form of energy that represents all of the characteristics that they believe that Catwoman possesses. So Catwoman is real in that sense because that is energy that they have created and pushed towards. And wherever energy goes is where intention, or how it go, wherever intention flows and energy goes. I always mix that up. But you're pouring that energy, right? And energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed. So all of that energy that we are giving to this energy form and feeding it, and it's growing stronger and stronger with all of those characteristics. And all of those energies are true because you can tap into those energies for yourself. You can put up a statue of Catwoman and create an altar in your home and pray to Catwoman, and then you'll start to feel that energy that Catwoman possesses. I believe that our minds are that powerful to create thought forms into real entities almost, because we are all one. Our subconscious mind is connected to the all mind. We are all interconnected anyways. So these energies that we are creating, it's no separation between us and that entity. No separation between me and you watching this video. There's no separation between this camera and the rest of this room and me. It is all just one. We are just source experiencing ourselves. So a part of source, that means the energies we create is also a part of source, therefore also a part of us. That is why you can have one deity, right? One entity. But so many people perceive that deity differently. One person may dream of Catwoman as Halle Berry, while someone else will dream of Catwoman of Anne Hathaway. One person might see Catwoman as this very loving and protective being, while someone else will see them as something very sensual and seductive. And because I view deities more so as energy forms as opposed to actual beings walking around in another dimension waiting on us, I choose to embody those characteristics for myself, to become the goddess for myself instead of asking. Because of course you can ask energies to help you, but they don't have to say yes. But if I come to me, I'm not going to tell myself no. So for me, with Catwoman, instead of setting up an altar for Catwoman and praying to Catwoman and asking for Catwoman to give me X, Y, and Z. Like, let's say I want to be more fierce and feminine, and I pray to Catwoman, please make me more fierce and feminine. That energy has a right to say no now because I'm asking. But if I put up a statue of Catwoman on my altar as a representation of her characteristics for myself, then I can vibrate on that energy. I can embody that energy and start to carry myself with the fierceness, with the femininity, with the divinity that Catwoman possesses already. So now I become what others would ask for. I become it because it's already a part of me. So now I don't have to go out my way to ask because I am. And the same is true for any type of entity form in my belief. That is how I view all entities. I don't view them as actual beings. I view them as energy that has been put out into this world and transformed into certain characteristics, whether that be negative or positive, that you can become easily susceptible to. So when that negativity comes your way, you start to feel down about yourself. Many people will say, oh, a demon latched onto you, when really it was a negative energy field that you easily absorbed around yourself. So protection magic would be to protect that energy field that you have, and knowing that this isn't the energy that I want to pick up on. I want to stay in the energy of high vibrations. And it's not just deities that I embody. I don't have to just look for a goddess to embody. It can be any character that I love and want to embody, like on a TV show. For me personally, I absolutely love One Piece, guys, like hands down. Luffy, that's my guy, okay? Monkey D. Luffy, I love who he represents. I love the freedom that he carries. I love how he is very much so present. He has no concept of time. He don't know nothing about the past or the future. He's just here right now, and he knows who he is, and no one can knock him off that energy. But it can be any character that I want to embody and be a part of myself. And I embody that character, that energy that they represent in my characteristics and the way I carry myself until it just becomes a part of me. That is exactly how alter egos work. You create an alter ego because you want to embody this alter version of yourself that you really want to be, but maybe you just can't do it right now for yourself. So you put on an act. Method acting of being and feeling it real until it becomes so natural that it can easily absorb into you and become you. Now, with me saying all of this, this is not law. This is not the overall truth. This is just my truth on how I view things. And I would love to know your perception or views on deities or your spiritual practices and what you work with. For those of you who are new, my name is Elle. If you like this video and you want to see more videos of me diving into, my personal spiritual path as well as spiritual knowledge that I learned, then please give this video a thumbs up, leave comments down below, and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.